Now we are multiplying matrices. This is where things get a little nutty, but that's all right. I'm here to help you out. What you have to do is you have to find the dimensions of each matrix before you can even consider whether or not you can multiply these guys. You have 2 rows, 2 columns, you're at 2 by 2. You have 2 rows, 2 columns, you're at 2 by 2. Now, just because they have the same exact dimensions doesn't always mean you can multiply them together. What you have to do is you have to make sure that the number of columns of the first matrix matches the number of rows of the second matrix. Make sure these two guys are the same exact number, and they are. When you do that, your resultant matrix is going to be the two outside numbers. So we are going to end up with a 2 by 2 matrix here. So let's kind of write this out, give ourselves plenty of space. You will see why. We will end up with a 2 by 2 matrix, so I'm using dashed lines to show that we have 2 columns, 2 rows. There you go. Now, when you multiply matrices, this is what you do. You take the first row, and you take that first row and split them up by rows. So we're going to split you up by your rows. We're going to take the second matrix and split that up by columns. All right, so watch what I do. Be very careful. The first row, first column in our resultant matrix is going to be the result of taking the first element of this row and multiplying it to the first element of that column. So -5 times -2 is +10. Then we do it with the second guy. The second element of this row and the second element of this column. -5 times regular 3 is -15. And we take those numbers and we add them up. Okay, so if you wanted to put plus signs right here and get that out of your way, sure, be my guest. We do it again. Okay, we do it again. So this is the first row, second column. So we're going to focus on the first row, second column again. -5 times -3 is going to be 15 positive. -5 times +5 is going to be -25. We'll clean that up when we have to. Do it again. Okay, now we're on the second row, first column. So second row is -1. Multiply that to the first column, -2. And -1 times -2 is +2. Do it again. Okay, second row, first column. So the second element in each is going to be 2 times 3, which is 6. We'll clean that up when we have to. Okay, let's wrap this guy up. Okay, second row, second column, -1 in the first row. Second row, -3 in the second column is going to be +3. -1, -3, +3. 2 times 5 is 10. Now we clean this up. 10 plus -15 is 10 minus 15, which is -5. 15 plus -25 is 15 minus 25, so -10. 2 plus 6 is 8. 3 plus 10 is 13. That's our guy. So multiplying matrices is definitely a busier process than adding them. But we did it, and boy did we have fun.